Give me 1 second, guys. Is Geek working for you guys? Give me 1 second. What is happening, guys? Who do we have? We have Boffer, Christian, Piston Bars. How you guys doing? What's up? Where you been? All good? Yeah, man. Just enjoyed more summer. I had a little bit busy week last week, so I took a little break from streaming, but now we're back. Is Kick working for you guys? Because my Kick is not loading. Let me see. Yeah, it's now loading, right? Okay, everything should be up and running. Are we? I think so. I think so. I think everything should be up and running. How you guys doing? What is happening? Jose, Mary Chan. Good morning, guys and girls. How you doing? How's life treating you? Let's get this market, huh? What's happening in the market? What's happening? Let's see. Let's see what the EMAs are doing. We had a. I saw that we had a little bit strange move. This 15-minute candle is a little bit strange. Did we have some news? It's 8:39 a.m. It's 4 p.m. Almost 5 p.m. in 20 minutes. So the market opens 3:30 for me. It's afternoon, late, early evening. But sometimes I be taking a nap before the market opens because you know you have lunch like 1 p.m. and then you have that food coma like 2 p.m. Trunkiness, what's up, my man? How was your vacation, Trunkiness? Don't see anything on the news because that candle was volatile, huh? Let me mark the 15-minute range. 15-minute range. Okay, let's see. We have 5 more minutes until the orb closes. Indra, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. How's life for you guys? Because she's faced according to the plan. Let's go, Trunkiness. It looks stumpy so far. This 4-hour candle close will be interesting. I'm gonna say that because we either close below this 21 EMA, which can get quite bearish if we do. But we are in VWAP activation band, so maybe we get some bounces from here. Wife wasn't happy about it, but her parents were with me on this drinking frenzy. I mean, what can she complain then, right? If you got her parents drunk, I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it. No. Ren, what's up, my man? How you guys doing? Let's get this market rejected from the New York VWAP. What about you? Yeah, I enjoyed some vacation last week as well, but it wasn't even vacation. It was more like running errands, doing some stuff in the home, and yeah, it was just a busy week. Spent some time with family. Didn't get shit-faced drunk like you, unfortunately. Oh, and we did another round of LAN or boot camp. 5 guys, computers with us. played some games. Recap guy, what's up? Oh, we have some new names. It's probably old names, but with new usernames. The music is working for you guys, right? Yeah, I think it is. So this market, let's zoom out a little bit. I'm a little bit skeptic about about shorts because of these highs here. Can you imagine how many stop losses are above those highs? Like they call it liquidity, right? But like this area, we didn't manage to go above it even now, last week. So I would more expect that we get maybe like shorts from here, like 300s and so on, rather than from here. It seems a little bit sus that we don't take. There's 1, 2. We have 4 equal highs here. Usually equal highs are a little bit like magnet. First time on Kickpin there on YouTube since your streak days. Let's go recap guy. What was your name on YouTube? We usually go to Coma with friends since everyone has... Oh yeah, Coma is a good place in Estonia. CPI is coming too. Maybe market will be in range too. Oh yeah, we have a CPI on Wednesday, right? Okay, we have orb finalized almost. How's the orb range? Not so wide orb. That 5-minute candle that we had when I started to put the setup together for stream was a little bit fussy, a little bit sussy. It looked a little bit like liquidation candle, like this candle here. Looked like we got all the stops that were below it. I don't know why you will put stops below it before the market opens, but probably some people too, right? We ran all the stops. And it doesn't want to close 9 EMA too. I'll wait for the proper setup. Let me just... I mean, those 700s... What do we have at 700s? Where's my support resistance areas? Daily target this time, switching to evil account to goof around. Let's go. APV, what's up, my man? I checked my YouTube analytics one day. I have 0% women watchers. So if you're women and you're watching my stream, that's unique data to my YouTube analytics. Longs are starting to look okay-ish. I'll wait for the Rowie. What's up? Long time, man. Has it been so long time? Yeah, it took like 2 weeks so far. What's up, my man? A little bit sus opening. A little bit sus opening. I think we have one more leg down before we go up, probably. But we are in the orb. Took 80 points. Feels long. Yeah, the market itself should be quite bullish. Higher time frame. That can mean we have a bearish Monday. We are reacting from 200 EMA on 15 minute. I don't understand how I'm a Cisporis. What's up? Oh, we have a women watcher. Welcome to the stream. Sometimes I watch for my girlfriend's account. Yeah, diversify my analytics. Like literally YouTube showed me that my videos have 100% male watchers. Do 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 do. I believe bulls more than bears. What's the rest of the market doing? Dow Jones going down. Market is so sus right now. I'm expecting strong bulldozer move today, but in what direction? They are trying to crack the VWAP, right? Yes, more than NQ. I think if we crack the VWAP, it's going up. But there seems to be a little bit of resistance at the VWAP. I can't trade in trade DC, order C not closing, everyone is fucked, really? Trade C is for Lucid? No, now we're bumping. I wouldn't mind just taking the OR breakout trade. That has been the best trade so far in the last few days. Get a nice 5-minute candle closure above orb, below orb, and just go with the first move. Like last week as well, on Friday, I think we broke the orb. We had a retest, we came down, and then we shot up. That looks like the guy from the, you know, from the SpongeBob. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Do. Longs are looking good. How's the volume for longs? Not so bad. I think we had a little flush down and now we're gonna bump. That's my feeling. It's just a feeling. I mean, those highs, they look like a magnet, no? You have 100 points from the VWAP activation bands. Okay, that's the moment of truth right here. The VWAP. Oh, how many have we have? 10 minutes until the 4-hour candle opens, yeah? That 4-hour candle might not close so bearish. Wish I could stay and watch your stream, but unfortunately I gotta head out doing renovations at my mom's. Good luck with trading. It's always a nice time to spend some time with your family. See you, Ren, my man. Do. I might long on New York VWAP. I don't dislike idea longs from New York VWAP. The only thing is again this VWAP. I'll wait for the 4-hour candle close. But 720s for longs doesn't look so bad, to be honest. What's the NQ components doing? Nvidia is down a little bit. Apple down. Google down a little bit. Amazon break even or barely up. AMD down. Meta slightly up. Microsoft slightly up. Any big movers? Only, no, this is not in NQ. Damn, SpaceX is 132. SpaceX was the generational rug pull, huh? I think when stochastic gets oversold again, I think it will be time to long this market. I wouldn't mind trying to long like we are bouncing from the New York VWAP right now. No bounce. Yeah, we're right at the New York VWAP, huh? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that New York VWAP was a good long. 720s. 720s look like a good long if we go there. Let's see, we have 7 minutes until this 4-hour candle closes. Usually you don't wanna trade before the New York candle, the 4-hour candle opens and closes. That's usually the most volatile time in 7 minutes. Okay, we are coming to 750s. I might long from 720 to be honest. I'll probably play 71 in profits. I'll probably play with a little bit profits on this evil. 726. I like that we have extended VWAP division bands there. ES is looking better than NQ. That's good for NQ longs. Now this looks like good longs. Not financial advice, but it's not the worst longs. I'm really interested how this 4-hour candle closes, because if it closes below those EMAs, this white stairs on both, on ES and NQ, can get a little bit bearish, but so far it's choppy open, no direction yet. Okay, we have 6 minutes to kill time. Or if we go to 720s, I'll probably like longs because I will put my stop below the orb. So we have 50 points to go there. And longs are looking really good based on how ES is. If ES takes the VWAP, we fly. Hmm. 200 EMA on 5 minute here as well. 200 EMA in the same place where VWAP. Interesting. What's the higher time frame VWAPs? Okay, we have, where is July VWAP? Oh, the monthly VWAP is lower, huh? This blue line is monthly VWAP. Okay, we are 760s. I want to see 720s. What we do at 720s. So about here, I will 725 perhaps. Okay, we are coming there. Let's see. And we have 4 minutes until this 4-hour candle opens and closes. That's usually the best time to wait to find a setup, in my opinion. Because if you find a good setup during the first 20 minutes of the 4-hour opening, you likely can hold your trade for the next 3 hours. 2-3 hours minimum. Because think about it, the next 4 hours is gonna be the trend for the next 3-4 hours, right? So if you find the trade during that 4-hour candle opening, you might be in a good trade, in a positive trade for the next 3 hours. I mean, NQ looks a lot weaker than ES. That's a good sign for NQ longs. I still like longs for NQ. 725, 724. But I'm willing to wait 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes to wait out. ES took the... Man. There is a small part of me that wants to go long now. If ES closes above the VWAP, I'm gonna go long. But we haven't closed above the VWAP yet. It's trying. And NQ looks bearish, while ES looks bullish. That's honestly, it's good for NQ for longs. Where's the 15-minute range here? Mm. Okay, 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes actually. I'm hoping this market will cook me some nice entry at that 4 hour opening. Okay, yes, now is officially above the VWAP. Yes is looking stronger and stronger. 720s. Thank you, above the New York VWAP now as well. Yeah, the longs look good. We came to 750s. Okay, I was looking for 720s. We still might go there. It's the 268. If this doesn't close above the below the 9 EMA as well, kind of bullish. The question is trade location. Where is the best entry? And I still think it's around 725, 723. Okay, we have 40 seconds. 40 seconds, guys. Give me some good movement on this 4 hour opening. But if we close this 1 minute candle 790s, yeah, that's good sign for bulls. There's a lot of good signs for bulls, regardless. 3 hour, yeah, I like longs more. I'm hoping this new 4 hour candle opening will give some entry. I'm eager to trade now. We have how many seconds? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 4 hour candle. Okay, we didn't close. Give us some bearish move down and I'm long. Come on. Come on, we can push a little bit lower. One little manipulation lower, if someone can call it manipulation. Come on, give me the 720. It will suck to be looking for longs and just see this market go without us, without me. Okay, okay, there's the move down. There's what I want to see. Can we get stronger move down? This might be it. Can we get move down? The market is choppy right now, huh? Are you guys looking for longs or shorts? Let me know in the chat. I'm still waiting for a leg down. Come on. You have one leg down. I know you do. This market wants to go, huh? I want to see one aggressive move down before I jump into longs. But I like longs. I really like longs. This is looking bullish. But we only been open 2 minutes on the new 4 hour. Still have a chance to... yeah, I mean, if you leave your stop below this 4 hour low. Divergence on the 15 minute with daily lows, do we? I see what you mean. I think we're gonna have one leg down, come on. I have a high belief into this market that it's gonna give me entry. And then we will see ES making new all-time high. Every new high on ES will be all-time high. Usually you don't want to short all-time high market. But we need to make one pair trap. I'm looking for one trap that will suck all the bears in. It's looking so good for longs. I don't like the location for longs. Because I would have 120 point stop loss. Come on, you have one leg down. I want to see one purple candle, one red candle. This might be it. This might be it. It's coming. I hope so. Long 809. Konze, what's up? 726 or 2076. 726 will be your perfect entry. I'm losing hope if we see 726. I'm losing hope because the way ES is going, it's only a matter of time NQ to follow. Even 780s. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. I really hope ES doesn't close above 50-minute orb yet. But it might be the most easiest trade right now might be just go long with a little bit wider stop and just let it run. The way this market is looking like. Come on, we're gonna have one move down, no? Okay, ES didn't close above orb yet. You have one leg down. ES is so strong. It's just dragging NQ with it. I wouldn't definitely look for shorts here. Shorts need some confirmation. The way ES is now above the 50-minute, not 50-minute, above VWAP as well. We are all-time high market on ES as well. There is just one red candle missing. That one red candle will be my entry. 720. It's still same target. 725, 721. I'm confident it's gonna come. It has to come. The other trade is you just chase it. Yeah, we are breaking the orb. The question is, do you chase it? Nyok, what's up, my man? We need this one leg down, please. This thing wants to fly, and I wanna be on that rocket. It's definitely not looking like shorts. It's looking good for longs. But I don't like this entry at all if I FOMO in right now. 150 point stop loss is a little bit painful, you know? With one micro, you're risking 300. I don't like this with my account size. You can have more tight stop. But yeah, this thing wants to go. Above VWAP now as well. It's looking strong. It's looking strong. It's hard to trade when you know the longs are the right play, but it doesn't give you the trade you want. Do you even consider the divergence with daily lows if there's not really a visible low on the 50-minute like we have today? want to see what daily low you're talking about. I'm trying to understand, Christian, what you mean daily lows, because for me daily lows are here. You mean today's daily lows? Yes. You mean today daily lows? I would consider previous day daily lows usually, not the same day. 7763. Okay, so you mean today? Not really, but it's not bad idea, right? But the only thing is, you are essentially assuming that that will be the daily low, right? Because that's still a daily candle that is open. But let's say if you have a London making super low and we've been pumping 2 hours before the market opens, then I think it's a valid daily low. It really depends on the context. I'm more like the closed candle lows, so previous day daily lows and highs. Okay, please be a pullback. I want to long this market so badly. Or pretest question mark. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna trade the or breakout, and I'm risking about 160 and the lows. I know now we're gonna retrace. Now we're gonna retrace, but I'm willing to re-enter, honestly. This thing wants to go up. I am willing to ride this thing. Yeah, I'm removing risk. I don't like chasing candles. When I'm chasing candles, I am removing risk so fast. It's not the perfect trade that I want, right? The perfect trade for me is still 720s, but we might not get it. Momentum trades for me are the hardest. You chase, as soon as you chase market. There was one Monday, it was last Monday, no? Last Monday or Tuesday when we zombie rallied all day. I think it was last Tuesday. That was probably the only market you really want to chase, because we didn't have a pullbacks for like all New York. We didn't have a pullback. It was crazy market, absolutely insane market. For me to sit in this trade with wide stop loss, it's just not the trade I like. But because we had a orb retest, that's why I'm willing to go. But ideally I want to go back in maybe VWAP, maybe orb retest again. That's the only trade that makes sense for me. We're gonna retrace here, right? I wouldn't mind getting break even on this trade just for the sake that we finally get the retest. I wouldn't mind it. This market looks strong for longs. Willing to go back in if we get strong retracement. 850. What's 850? Do we have? Yeah, 850 looks good for retracement. Let's see. We broke out with from orb really beautifully. Now the question is like, are we gonna have retest orb one more time? Orb is here, right? Yeah. Right here. Finding some resistance at 880s. I just hope we fly strong here. I either want to make money with the same trade, or we get retracement. I'm re-entering. $850s. What's $850s? Oh yes, it's so strong. God damn. Like strong. US is very strong. Thank you. Finding some resistance here. Some resistance, not much. With what account size would you recommend to go in with 10 micros or 1 mini? When you can comfortably lose 1000 in a trade. Because the thing is, like it depends when you are trading, right? When you're trading Asian and the market is slower, gives you more room. When you're trading New York, every 5-minute candle is minus 1000. 50 points is $1,000 in either direction. So in my eyes, you should be okay leaving your stop at least 5-minute candle room, right? Like if you're long from the same place like me, we can have this kind of retracement and then fly up, right? It will be completely okay. We make like higher low, whatever. But you need to consider ATR. There is an indicator called ATR that shows you the point value of each candle. Let me show you how it looks. So I would always take this into consideration. People who are professional, they say your stop should be 2 times your ATR. So this red graph here, right? It shows you how many dollars is one candle moving. So if I'm on 4 hours, right now the one 4-hour candle is approximately 200 points. If I go on a 5-minute, you see how the New York pushed it up, right? Asia session, London session, it's very low, gives you more room, gives you opportunity to trade bigger size. It's not always the case, right? But as soon as New York opens, you see what happens, right? The volatility increases. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get break even here. The volatility increases. I'm willing to go back in, by the way. But if you're trading New York with 1 mini 10 micros, I would always say that let's go drunken, I see you, my man. You need to understand the volatility of New York, right? New York can be super volatile, so keeping that in mind, like I wouldn't touch minis before I have like 20,000 account, and I'm okay losing 1,000 from the 20,000 like this, because the 50 points in New York, it can really happen in seconds, and 50 points is 1,000. So depending on the environment, London, Asia, probably you have a bigger chance that you catch the move without being stopped out. With New York session, it's a little bit harder because you can be on the right side of the trade. You are completely correct in terms of, let's say, market going somewhere, I don't know, 30,000s. Like you are completely correct in your trade. It's just like, can you handle the pain before? Can you handle losing 1,000, putting your stop more than 1,000, right? Because in New York session, especially lately, I don't think it's bad idea to have 100-point stop loss sometimes, because that's the only way you protect your trade. Depends on your psychology and the environment I'm trading in. Yeah, it's psychology is another part, right? What will you do after you pick the right trade but you get stopped out and you lose 1.5k? can you hold yourself from not entering again, trying to make the 1.5k back? Like that, the risk with bigger size is always what happens if it goes wrong. If it goes right, it's a sweet feeling. You're like, why I'm not trading one mini all the time? You can make so much money with one mini, right? You catch 20 points, you're up 400. You catch 50 points, you're up 1000. But as soon as that same 20 points is your stop loss, now you're down 400. Can you wait for a new setup? Okay, let's see how far this retracement will go. I'm looking to re-long this market. Double or nothing. I did that. I went in with 15 micros and got blasted even if I was right about the whole trade. Yeah, your stop, especially on New York, your stop is so damn wide. If you want to be in a trade, if you want to give your trade a little bit breathing room. I like this retracement. I'm gonna probably re-enter here. Not here, but I like the idea that we have finally the retracement. I'm looking longs from 800s to 840s. That's my target right now for long entry. I wouldn't mind longing this market from here. This is what I was asking from the market. Now let the market deliver it. Yes, it's going. No, I think we're gonna have a little bit deeper pullback. That's the pullback I was waiting for. So I sincerely hope that it's gonna be a little bit deeper than it is right now. But even like, let's say you were long at the top, that's 42 points, so barely 50 points, right? And again, the market might retrace something like this. So again, even if you're long from the top, it's not the worst trade in terms of how this market likely gonna play out. Please, one bigger retracement. Double or nothing is always an opportunity term as well, right? Go with 10 micros. Next time, go with 20 micros. Not financial advice. Think about it. If you go next time 20 micros, you only need half of what you previously lost to get it back. Man, those pullbacks are bullshit in terms of like finding entries. But I think it's coming. We have overbought stochastic on shorter time frame. It worked. I got my evil, but on live I got blasted. Yeah, I mean, I burned a lot of evils in the last 2 months because I go in with the bigger size. I make a nice money on evil, right? Not real money, but play money. And then I have a little bit to go to past evil, and then I keep sending it with the big size. Because the thing is, with bigger sizes, you can lose it as easily as you make it. That's the thing, right? 20 points looks so easy to catch. That's 400 with 1 mini. That 400 is everywhere, right? 20 points is everywhere. It's here. 25 points is 500, right? 25 points here, 25 points. 25 points is everywhere in the market. And sometimes when you trade with 1 mini, you're like, oh, I catch 25 points here, 500. I catch another 25 points, another 500. And it makes you feel that it's easy as fuck. And then suddenly those 25 point stop losses also start hitting. And then psychology will catch up, and then you are suddenly in a bad situation. Is this the retracement to buy? Man, the bulls are strong. I think we have a little bit bigger pullback. We have so many people longing. Let's see the data. Why are you spamming? I'm not logging in two places. 59% of top step traders are in long. It was probably 70% at the top. This tilt, by the way, is amazing. Look, ES, 70% in top step are long on ES. Usually when you see this 75, 80% on one side, for some reason market likes to reverse a little bit. It means that psychological thinking, of course, top step doesn't present a lot of traders, right? It presents few, probably few million. I think top step probably has user base in few millions daily. They're a big company. But if it's a million, let's say if it's a million people trading, that shows as a tilt, you can multiply this with 100, right? Because you don't need to run social experiment on 8 billion people. You can do it in group of 200 to get kind of the idea of the bigger society. So I think in trading is the same. If you see like 80% long or short, find your reversal. Might not be the worst idea, but I'm looking to long this quite soon now. My stop below 800. Okay, let's see. We have the pullback that I wanted. I'm gonna build into this. Stop. That's gonna be my trade. Classic orb retest. Yeah, that's what I'm longing, but I'm also have one more order to build into this, which is the New York VWAP. If we break the New York VWAP, then I will be really cautious about new longs, because that kind of changes the bias. But I think this is a healthy pullback. I don't think this is yet any bigger signal that we should go short. Oh no. It didn't tag me? Do you see this shit? My limit order was 1 point away from getting filled. Aye, that sucks. I was 1 point away from getting filled. That sucks. I was really excited to get filled there. That really was... Aye, that sucks, guys. I will be in with 2 contracts. And we bounced exactly from the New York VWAP, let me guess. No, we didn't. It's 800. Wait, what? Ah, yeah, we did bounce. But that was the retracement I was waiting for. Now I want to see this 5-minute candle close above the orb. Otherwise, we are breaking some structure to the downside. Hope no one got hurt. Yeah, that was a nasty sweep, right? But like that was what I was originally waiting for. Usually, like, you have to have some belief, of course, but let's see. I want this candle to close. I want this candle to close above the orb. If we have if this candle closes red, I wouldn't be looking for longs anymore, because that means we have confirmation that we are back inside the 50-minute range high, in 50-minute orb. But what would you say is the moment you realized you were a profitable trader? What changed? I think it's seasonalities. There are some moments where I think I'm profitable trader. There are some moments that I don't think I'm profitable trader. I mean, my live account is saying that I am profitable trader, right? But lately my prop firm trading has not shown me that I'm profitable. There is a saying that every trader needs to have their broker statement, blah, 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 blah. I'm happy to put my broker statement soon. I'm building my live account. This is my AMP live account. I'm building it. I'm very profitable. But okay, let me try to answer your question. What was the moment? Probably the moment when you start being disciplined in terms of executing the trades that you want to execute. I think a lot of time when you are unprofitable, a lot of that time you spend executing setups that you shouldn't be executing. You're trading just because you want to be in a trade. You're trading because you are scared that you miss out. You trade because you haven't traded for 3 days, right? You trade because you need to have another $100 to get your payout. And then you take a setup that in your head that it's not actually the setup you should be trading. And you take it just to hit your goal, and you kind of go into this pray mode, right? I pray it goes. I pray it hits my small target of 100. I only need 100. It's nothing, right? Every candle should give you 100 in theory if they're 50 points with one micro. So keeping that in mind, I think profitability a little bit starts where you actually start executing your setups. You actually take trades that you really like, no matter what's the outcome, and you do it for months and months and months. Nice, we closed above 15-minute range again. I like it. Now it's time to fly. I really like this 5-minute candle close. Now it's time to make new highs. Overall, how much have you earned over your trading journey, and what was your budget, if I may ask? So, since December, I can put it here quickly. This is since December, right? These are payouts. In total, they should be, so let's say from November last year or even October last year. In total, it should be, I'm not gonna calculate right here, but it should be around 50K. Now, I do have a live account. I've traded crypto on the side as well, but obviously I haven't made 50K from there because my account is much smaller and I don't chase the same numbers as I do on prop firms. How much I have spent and invested or budget, it depends. Last year, before those payouts that I just showed you, these ones, before that I had spent around 7,000 on prop firm challenges, evaluations, yada yada yada. So take 50,000 minus 7,000, that's my net profit until May this year. Now the last 2 months, I can safely say that I have spent probably another 5,000 on evals. I've done a lot of stupid shit in the last. So overall, I would say my profits with my live accounts are around 40,000, probably, right? I took one Tradify payout. Yeah, I think 40K if you minus the amount that I have spent on trading. But what I always recommend is you set yourself a limit regarding how much you spend in a month for trading, because until you make consistently money for a few months, you're gonna spend money, right? or you trade the money you spent few months before that. I really want to go to session highs, but ES is already taking session highs, so I don't think NQ might not go to the session highs. ES is looking so much bullish, but I think it's super smart to set yourself like a limit if you're trading prop firms, how much you're willing to spend every month. Because for me, it was like those payouts here, these are like every single month, right? It's October, November, January, February, March, April, yada yada yada. So I spent like 6,000-7,000 in 1 year, in 12 months, and I almost got it back in 1 month with the first big payout. So that's why I say like it's important to have some kind of budget in terms of how much you spend every month, because that you can kind of control, right? So once you start taking payouts, you know what's your break-even number, you know what's your profitable number when you are like on a plus side and so on. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I got a little bit lost. I was following the market. Stuart, what's up? Do you invest your money you make into market or just save it? If you watch my YouTube video, most of my first payouts was paying back people who helped me when I had a really bad time in my life. My grandma, my girlfriend, my mom, some of my friends. So the first payout I didn't even enjoy, besides maybe buying one. Like I made myself a rule that I'm not gonna go stupid with my payouts. I made myself a rule that I'm gonna buy something that I would love to have, but it's not expensive. So I give myself a little treat that, hey, you got big payouts. You did it, right? It's like reward yourself. But I didn't reward myself by buying something big until I bought myself a car. But until then, I bought like new cologne. I collect perfumes. I collect colognes. I bought a new cologne, paid back people who helped me. And I think like second or third payout was like for the first time, like, oh shit, I don't need to pay anyone. I can keep the money. And then most of that money I divided into savings, a little bit into investments, and rest of it was either spending or my own trading account. I would recommend anyone put the money you make from prop firms into your own live account, because trading your own live account will change your perspective on trading. It feels so good. Like right now I'm up 100, right? Well, of course, this is eval. Of course, on XFA it might be a little bit different. But if I'm up 200, this is my live account. I haven't taken any trades today, as you can see. But this is my AMP live in the corner. This is my live account. If you make 200 on your live account, you're gonna feel like a happy guy, because you're like, oh, I made 200 today. And you can take it out like this, because prop firm forces you to have some kind of rules on your trading. It forces you to make certain amount of money before you take any money out, right? When you want to take payout, you should at least like aim to make double your DLL. So if you have 50k account, you can lose 2,000. You should make 4,000 before you take the 2,000 out, because you want to leave some room for after you take the payout. With live account, it's completely different, right? Make 100 if you want, take it out tonight. It's in your bank account in 10 minutes if you want. And it changes your trading perspective. It changes how you trade. You trade more relaxed. You don't care so much. You don't have something in your mind like, oh, if I lose this much, I might lose my account. If I don't make this much, I can't take payout. None of that exists in live account. So I always say, like, if you make money from prop firms, if you take payouts, I don't like that we can't take those highs. If you make money from prop firms, put it in your live account, feed your live account. I would say I think Stuart knows the most. He's probably traded the most live account in terms of time, but I would say try to make your live account 25,000. I think that's the mental place where you feel super safe taking losing trades without anything happening. But I don't think you should take 20,000 from your, I don't know, work and put it in your live account. That's a risk of you blowing that 20,000 rate. But if you take it from prop firm payouts, you're essentially trading profits, so you probably are not so scared to lose it. Of course, you can invest your own money as well, what you make from work, maybe few thousand. But otherwise, yeah, I would always prioritize going live into your own account as quickly as possible. Prop firms are leveraged, right? Prop firms give you access to 2,000 trading account with few $100. It's the real trading. Once you have 10K, then you just roll with it. Man, why we don't have any momentum to the upside? Market is ass. ES is so bullish. Look, ES. It's gonna break even me out again. NQ is really struggling with. Okay, at least the orb is holding, right? I put myself break even because if we go to my break even, it's probably not so bullish anymore, because that's when you have the 50-minute high. But NQ is a little bit choppy. Did I miss any messages? You switched to 50K combines, and the reason why I've switched to 50K combines is because I haven't taken a payout for a long time now. Except I took Tradify payout 2 weeks ago. That's if you're in my Discord, you know this. But on Topstep, what happened was I had 100K accounts, and then I was focusing so much on my live account and Tradify account that I had only 2 days to make like 3,000 to hit the goal. And then I failed because I had to risk a little bit more than I used to. And then I went into revenge trading, yada, yada, yada. So I felt that 100K accounts are a little bit too pressure for me. And it's also about what I just said about control your prop firm spendings. I looked my Excel sheet regarding how much I have spent on Topstep accounts in the last 2 months. And I was like, nah. I'm gonna take it a little bit different. I'm gonna make 50K accounts. I don't have so much time pressure in terms of making 3,000 as a profit goal, and I'm gonna take payout from those 50K accounts, and then we will see what's gonna happen if I want to increase the account size. I was thinking about KN, Enrica. I think swing trading is better for checking once or twice a day. Darvas box style with twist, something like that. Yeah, it's if you put limit orders. There was a Discord question regarding where would I put limit orders if I don't have time to check the charts, and I think the only answer is swing trading, right? You wait for higher time frame to give you entry. You probably wait for that entry few days, if not even few weeks. You wait for some kind of confirmation in the daily support area, bigger time frame, Fibonacci, whatever it is, and then you hold the trade. Like that was the answer to a question or to a guy who was asking like, hey, I can't check charts all the time, how can I enter? And just forget it. I think you can't do it when you day trade every day, because the market is so volatile that you might be right today, and then tomorrow the market sweeps your entry or stop loss, and then it's more messy, right? I think problem for new traders with swing trading is tinkering and not sticking to the bias. It's also hard to hold. There is one guy on Instagram. I hope you guys will see his videos someday, but there's one guy posting on Instagram. He's longing NQ until all-time highs, and his entry is 27,200. Daily 200 EMA. He's up like 300,000, and he's holding until NQ all-time high. And that's another thing, right? He has crazy conviction that NQ will go to all-time highs. Probably it will go because NQ is usually lagging with all-time highs. ES is making all-time high in next 5 minutes probably. So we're likely gonna go NQ all-time highs at some point as well, if nothing really bad happens. But the conviction to see your trade up 300,000 is crazy. And another thing with swing trading is shorting is more expensive with swing trading. Longs are lower fees, but if you want to hold shorts overnight for weeks, it's gonna cost you more as well. I wonder why. Bro, why is NQ struggling with this stupid ass high? We need a breakout. I don't like this, what we're doing at all for my trade. We're really struggling with those. I'm gonna go a little bit lower target. I'm gonna go with those highs. I might trail when we get there, but I want to see breakout. I don't want this price to stall here for a long time, because as soon as ES shows some resistance, I think NQ will fall. We'll see. We'll see. I think we're gonna have a breakout. It looks bad now, but god damn, NQ fails to break those highs for the third time. And if it glows back into the orb, I might even short this market. But not here. I think we still have a higher chance to break out. I tried teaching my cousin, but it was a waste of time. I mean, some people are not meant for trading, right? Everybody likes to start trading, but there are not many people who stick to trading. The first 6 months is fun, whether you're losing or winning money. The first 6 months is, I'm gonna do it forever. And then the next 6 months will show you if you're actually gonna continue this. Because then you're gonna have a moments where you're like, I lost so much. If I continue, I can lose more. Yada yada yada. Had a hard time with KNS question, as it depends on if you're trading futures or CFD. Yeah, I mean, I would even go, Stuart, as far as to say if you want to swing trade, you should consider weekly options or monthly options. Right? Wait for a good setup, buy long-term options, and you have the least worries. You can sell some of your options on the way up and so on. Like you buy, I don't know, maybe monthly options for beginner is a little bit too much, but weekly options. I am trading since 2022, but always on demo accounts on Forex. Why still on demo accounts? Why still on demo? Are you struggling to find profitability, or I'm really curious, because for me, I think demo trading is good in the beginning, of course, because you don't want to risk real money when you're learning, but I don't think you're learning anymore so much when you're trading since 2020. And another thing with demo account that I always say is it's perfect for practicing execution, practicing the strategy that you chose or the setups you chose. But there is one thing that is really bad with demo trading. It doesn't teach you psychology. Now I have not that much money to invest more in trading. In 2026, I started to buy my first account and blew it with the 50 micros. I mean, that you answer your own kind of statement there, right? You're oversized on your first account, because you probably were demo trading with the bigger size, because the money doesn't matter in demo trading so much. You can trade bigger size, but yeah, you need to, in my opinion, you shouldn't touch 10 micros until you have like a really good balance. That market is moving so much. Even the whatever the fuck we are doing right now in terms of the price action, this is 50-point range, right? You get chopped up here. I think some don't like being on the charts like you and I do, and just want the money. I will do this for 1/8 of the money. I really would. Yeah, Stuart, I feel you. Like some of my friends sometimes when we talk about trading and me trading and yada yada yada, some of them say like, okay, but how much money you want to make from trading for you to quit or to stop? Like, do you have a like retirement plan? Like, when you gonna stop trading? Like, what's the money you want to make? I'm like, you can make me a billionaire. I will trade still, right? Give me 100 millions. I will still come and trade every day. It will be even more fun. Then I can actually do like 5 minutes without caring, right? Man, it will be really fun, right? You care, you lose 20k in a day, you don't care. You're like, I have 100 million. Who cares about 20k? Tomorrow I'm gonna make 50k, right? Look at Naked too. He's addicted to the charts. Also great trader like you. Yeah, I mean, Naked is born to trade, right? He's born to be on the charts. But you need to be a little bit. You need to be a little bit. Who is Naked? Naked Nation. Bear Naked Crypto. He's a guy who I learned a lot from. He's called Bear Naked Crypto on YouTube. He's trading crypto. He doesn't do any NQ or anything, and he's not live trading. He's doing analysis, teaching, doing technical analysis, market updates on crypto, and so on. But he's like me in a sense that he teaches everything for free. He doesn't have a single thing where he charges money. I respect him a lot. We have spoken a few times. He has helped me a lot in trading, giving a lot of good information. But one thing I will say about Naked, Naked, if you go to his trading style, his chart will look something like, let me show you. This is his chart, right? So if you first time, if you discover him, you're like, what the fuck is this guy trading? And he holds longer positions as well. Yeah, in crypto it's easier to hold swing trades as well because you trade on unregulated exchanges and you can take parts of your profits really easily. Bro, I'm thinking of actually cutting this trade soon because I don't like how we are stalling here. I don't like this at all. ES is new all-time high, by the way. Spilled spaghetti on the charts. Yeah, I'm thinking taking my bits of profit because I think if ES changes around, if ES turns around, we are fucked, and I'm gonna have another break even. I don't know what's wrong with NQ. NQ is a little bit broken here. Man, I've been on this trade for at least 45 minutes. Would suck to get break even. And it will suck to close it here and then be like, then it flies, right? And re-entry doesn't sound so good as well when we've been stalling. But Boffer, I agree with you. Ay, if it's gonna break even me. Man, NQ is playing today, huh? It's gonna suck both ways, better suck some profits. Well, now it's too late. If I closed it at the top of the range, now it's too late. Now I don't care anymore. At 10.29 profit. The sad thing is I had my limit order here. If you was here earlier, you saw it. I would be in a much better trade in terms of like 2 micros. Okay, close one and then break even, right? It missed my second. Oh my god. This market is ass. Are we gonna switch around here? Man, I sat in this trade for longest time just to be break even. I wonder why NQ is so stubborn to go down in compared to ES. ES made new all-time high. We kind of have a bearish divergence from the highs, right? We kind of have this. But those divergences are so dangerous when it's all-time high market. But this last, how much time we have spent here? This last 1 hour has been absolute shit. Wednesday, CPI is probably causing very restricted trading. Yeah, or they really want to flush this. I'm starting to believe they really want to flush this market. Did we get some news? A quite aggressive reaction. US refill, yeah, we have some news. US continues reducing refueling aircraft operations from blah blah blah. US refueling personnel near ceasefire period levels. Wait, what does it mean? I'm trying to understand. US refueling personnel near ceasefire period levels. So they're sending more troops? Refueling. That's such a way to say it. Refueling. Oh. Why you don't say sending more people? Why you say refueling? You say refueling about people? Sounds strange. But it's Israel and their news. I'm considering buying a new account, but that's another 100 on the bank. But okay, you probably have some kind of system that you're trading. You probably have a strategy that you're trading. If you've been trading since 2022. So you take your 100, you buy a new account, you only execute your strategy, and you do it with maximum 2-3 micros. You take it more slow. Because the downside is you're gonna lose your 100. That's the downside, right? And the upside is you're gonna have XFA, you're gonna make real money. What the fuck, this market really turned around, huh? We had some volume. Is it because of this news? Normally I trade breakouts at New York Open or London Open. Like me. I trade a 15-minute breakout, right? Man, I even lost money on that break even. The volatility was too high. We're really turning around, huh? Aye, this is a little bit ass price action if you ask me. Price is starting to look like we should be looking for shorts. Man. Yes, is not even 50-minute range. Inside the 50-minute range. It's a little bit ass price action if you ask me. I think you really didn't break those highs while ES made all-time high. I feel some news are coming. This is also probably news. Negotiations with Oman have faced repeated attempts of sabotage and disruption. This is bearish. There was a lot of news. US escalating actions are still ongoing. Did we have blow off top on ES? Man, this is really turning around. ES is still in the 15-minute range, above 15-minute range. But if ES breaks into it, those shorts are going fast. Okay, I guess I'm gonna look for shorts. Let's see how this 2-minute candle closes, 15-minute candle closes. They flipped the bias to the shorts for sure. There was a volume selling it as well. I mean, if it's like Friday where we just range all session, Friday was super ass price action. Super ass price action on Friday. RSI 27 minutes. Bear trappy. Shorts are going fast. I feel they're gonna hit some really bad news. The way this market is going. Iran Supreme. There's a lot of news coming out right now. Iran Supreme Leader appoints several senior in few hours. There's some bearish news going on, but it's not like Trump bearish news, you know? But market is volatile now. Market woke up, and the amount of inside trading in this market is crazy. This stalling and ES making new all-time high. They knew. I mean, it's probably not even insider news, right? It's probably the Bloomberg terminal. They see some activity in terms of like flight radar and everything. Aye, the shorts are fast. The shorts, like, the question is like, do you get in here? This is turning into really this market. Okay, at least it woke up, right? It's better than what we had here, but this is looking bearish. This is looking very bearish. Yeah, ES closed into the orb as well. Man, I want to short this, but how do you short here? 100-point stop loss, targeting 560s. I don't like this entry. I would love to have something like this rather. But I mean, you gotta trade what you see, right? And this is turning around fast. I wouldn't look for longs anymore because this market definitely switched around. Yeah, this is not looking good for longs. Okay, there's the retracement. There is a strong retracement. And if you... Okay, I like this retracement. Bless you, thank you. Have you seen, guys, this video? It's one guy getting interviewed. He says blesses and thank you to himself. It's funny as fuck. Let me show you. I can't show you because my audio on my browser is not working. Okay, but there's a retracement that is strong into 15-minute 9 EMA potentially. I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna write this. 820, 20, 26. And stop above 840, 850. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit wider here. 823. I'm gonna target the session lows. It would suck if we go make session highs, huh? I'm talking New York highs, not London highs. But I like this retracement, to be honest. We're at the New York VWAP as well. Yeah. 837. Okay, 837. I like this trade. And my stop would be 847. Let's give 10 points. Yeah. Where we have Friday lows. Friday lows. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. I don't like shorting all-time high markets in terms of ES, but I'm okay riding until we close above orb again. But that will suck, honestly, in terms of the price action itself. I'm protecting my trade above 21 EMA. That's my protection. And I'm gonna go for orb lows. There was a little bit volume in that candle. Was a little bit volume in that candle. Let's see how big they're gonna make the retracement. Man, if they push it back to where we were, this is very similar to Friday in that if that's the case. That will be a little bit frustrating if they push it to back to the session highs. Yes, still holding the orb though. Maybe. We closed 5 minutes above. New York VWAP right here, right now. No, they're really retracing it, huh? Let's see how if this New York VWAP holds or not. I might close it manually if it doesn't hold. Look for better entry. This market kept me in profit for 50 minutes, break even me, and now we'll see. We still have time to this trade for this trade to play out. 15-minute 9 EMA right now. 826. Okay, it's very soon. 826. 826. Holding so far 800s. I don't see new news coming out. Oh, we are pushing through 820s, huh? That's not good sign. We need to react from 826. This is a key area for NQ to react because we are at the 15-minute 9 EMA. ES above the VWAP as well. NQ is a little bit playing tricks. Little bit playing tricks here. But it was, where is Friday? You see this part. We go down, we go up, we go down, we go up. We were in the range and it's starting little bit to look like this range. Oops. We'll see. 848. Where's my stop? 858. That's the only way I'm okay playing with this trade. I still don't. I wanna understand what pushed this market into this heavy sell-off that we just had. Is it negative news from Iran? Is that it? And I low-key wanna put my target at Friday New York close. But we need to close below this yellow line 5-minute candle. Now we have a long way to go. We have a strong support at those 670, 680s. Tricky market here. I agree. It turned into tricky when NQ stopped following ES with all-time highs. ES was in strong all-time high area. I mean, it made all-time highs. That made me not want to short. I don't want to short all-time high market. But now it looks like a blow-off top. 9-minute stochastic is curving down, which is good for the short. 3-minute and 5-minute I don't like so much. Let's see if we push. What's the level? 769. 15-minute 9 EMA as well, close here. Yeah, I agree with you, Stuart. It is tricky market. I feel there's some news coming. That's the feeling I have about this market. It doesn't want to. A little bit support here. It is tricky market, but 15-minute 9 EMA holding as a resistance. That's a good thing. Is ES closing into the orb again? Man, what is ES doing compared to NQ? Really struggling with this level here. What's the tilt? 57% short? That's not good. But I feel like 90% of top step traders are just kind of playing up or down. Oh, it's going up, I go long. Oh, it's going down, I go short. Doesn't seem there's much setup behind it. Maybe I might be wrong. The target is here. Let's see if we can actually push lower here. $661 is a danger level for Fibs. Makes sense, right? We have a lot of those 660s. Makes sense. If we push through it or we go lower. Okay, there is a little bit momentum. We need to crack those 770s. Moment of truth right here. Still finding support. Okay. Not my favorite market conditions, if you ask me. I want to see a break of 770s. If we break this, we should flush to 700s. But we need some momentum here. I don't like this stalling. Bear trap 5 minute as well. I was trading coffee today. Commodities are good for swing traders. Yeah, there is copper, I think. No, not copper. I think corn. Was it corn? Something has been in the range for the last 20 years. The price has literally been in range for the last 20 years. Let me see if I can find the chart. What was it? I'm not searching anything. Hello? It should give me a list, no? Let me see. I think it's cattle. If I zoom out, can go even on a weekly. No, this is not it. There is something that's in the range for the last God knows how long. Maybe copper? I don't know then. I don't like that we don't push through those 760s right now. I don't like it. I don't like we are stalling here, forming potential support. A little bit strange market. Yeah, that 15-minute candle close was not so good as well. We closed below 9 EMA, which is good, but this candle looks like it wants to go there again. Not finding any momentum for shorts. Thinking of canceling this order. I'm gonna stop. 840s. I'm gonna give myself 10 points above 840s. Man, that we didn't pick any momentum, huh? That's a little bit strange in market price action. If we reverse from here, I'm gonna add one contract manual. If not, I will probably prefer being with one contract. I don't like taking more risk. The way ES is looking like, bro, NQ is tweaking a little bit. Is volume down? It's not the highest, it's not the worst. Yeah, ES longs look good. NQ, any trade doesn't look good. My long looked super good until break even, right? Looked good for 1 hour. Was a nice orb retest. I love Ice Rashad. His new album was really nice as well. I love Ice Rashad, Jose. There's also Stewart. There is also that big drop seems to have confused the market. Yeah, Forrest, I agree with you. There's definitely confusion in this market. We don't have any direction. I was a little bit shorting the momentum. There's still time for momentum to pick up, right? There's still time the momentum to pick up. But it's not looking momentum to either side. It's a little bit looking like Friday where we go back into the highs. Hopefully not. But I want to see some continuation here. Juicy J. Oh, Juicy J was my first. He was a bad influence on me. He made me smoke. Every single song of Juicy J was about marijuana in the beginning when I was listening to him. He's in my old playlists. But he had like songs about rolling a joint, and I was like, I don't know, 17 years old. I was like, guys, listen to this song. And then you roll at the same time. Good place to potentially get some reaction, but this market is yeah, that drop, you're right, Forrest. That drop really made market confused. We are in the middle of the orb as well, right? That's usually the place where you need to be super careful about the trades, because you either gonna have a breakout to the lower side. This is not Juicy J, this is Wiz Khalifa. I was like, this is Juicy J. No, this market is ass. What's been lately with the thing that every time I stream, we get like super choppy price action? Song request? Of course, we play song request. Coming next, Stuart. Put it in the queue. Super price is super stalling here. I'm trying to read into it, but it's EMAs are telling a little bit bearish scenario on NQ. ES completely different story. There's no momentum to either side. Max from the south side of Chicago. Oh wow, that's a heart of a lot of rap. I don't know. This market has completely slowed down. Okay, we have London close in 10 minutes. Maybe this London close will wake the market up a little bit. Maybe London will push it a little bit with the close. Send me Lucas. If we don't break this 760s now, I might close this trade. We need to. It's a little bit bear flaggy, but it's I entered into this trade because of momentum. And if you enter with momentum, you want to see momentum, like you want to go, you want market to go. This is very strange price action so far. 15-minute 9 EMA is still holding us, but I don't see this as a strong trend signal. Let's see. We're coming to those 770s again. You want to break it now? We need flush through them. A lot of this is right now, I would say, key area, because there's a lot of fighting going on. And if we flush through, we go. If we don't flush through, I'm not sure I want to be in a trade anymore. It feels like we are waiting for some kind of news. Gonna put this in the playlist as well. It's a good song. No, we're still not cracking the 670s, huh? But this is so ass price action. We are not breaking this. Bro, what the fuck is going on? I want to have patience, but I don't see the signs that I should. Okay, if you don't crack it, yep, it's now or never. We need to crack it now, or it's gonna be another pounce. Push that support 768. There's this is a like, if you bounce here again, I suppose we go back. Yeah, it's we are doing the same thing that we did here, just different direction. That's a sad thing when I come stream and the price really is going into this. I think Poffer said really well. Price is in, somebody throws spaghetti or something. It doesn't have any direction on a shorter time frame. Come on, break this support. Flash through it. Now is the time to flash. You spend most of your time waiting as a trader? Agreed. The only time I don't like to wait is when I'm in a trade. Okay, there's the push. Now we need to see continuation. We need to see continuation right here, right now. There is the continuation. There is the flash. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. No, don't come back. Come on. This is the push, no? Break this level and we flash. Break this level and we flash. Yes, that's the flash that I wanted to see. That's the flash we wanted to see. I'm gonna put my not break even, but I'm gonna trail my stop where the last resistance was. I'm with small size, so gotta manage, take the most money out, right? Can we go to the session lows? Taking any more vacations? No, only maybe on 27, 28. That's my birthday. Nice APV. It was stalling for a long time, right? I think now we're gonna really flash. I would love us to flash, not find a new support and go back into the range. Okay. Okay, I take that. I'm not willing to do another break even after the first trade. It looks it wants to go chop. Thank you, APV. Where is the next trade is the question. Maybe the next trade is something like this. Like this support area becomes resistance. But I need to see bigger kind of move down before I look for retest. Coming back to my entry as well, if I do profit on the first trade as well, I will be up 300 now. But price looks to want to chop. Let's see, maybe 15 minutes shows us some structure, but this is a very choppy market so far. Not much direction going on. I haven't taken any trades on my live account yet. Might be my next trade. ES holding VWAP. Yeah, ES holding VWAP as well. I wouldn't mind shorting NQ VWAP again, so 838, 839, sorry. 838, 839, same thing. Oh yeah, thank God I didn't to break even on that one. We are back to my entry. Back to my entry. My entry was 794. So my entry was, yeah. Put it here as well. See if it will be break even. I'm not taking 2 trades in a row with break even. I'm taking some money out from this market. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna break even me my old trade. What a chop, huh? But the way, okay, that's my balls speaking. That's not my analysis. But the way my balls are dingling, I think we're gonna flush at some point. It's looking like it's setting up for a nice flush. Flush down, I mean. We need, I think we need a little bit move up to reset 3 and 5 minute stochastic, although 9 minute has plenty of room to go. 100 EMA on 27 minute or 30 minute, same thing. 100 EMA here as well. We had London closed. London is closed. London, you know what? Sometimes sometimes I've noticed if London really sells before the close, there's some bad news later coming. If London really buys at London close, which is right now, 1 minute ago, there's some good news coming. I wonder what they know, but that's kind of what I have seen few times. Not always. Sometimes it's just London sells and then the New York keeps pushing it up. But sometimes you see the correlation between like good news happening and London really buying into their close. Okay, let's see if we take the session lows. It's probably NQ that's gonna do it. Now they flash it, huh? Now they flash it. Only real clean trade was the rejection of the 100 dot upside. 27 minutes so far, quite choppy after. Yeah, that chop was telling to short. The only thing that why I wasn't thinking about shorts here when I was in a long was because ES was making all-time high. And there was a really big chance that ES will just keep going to the all-time highs, right? New all-time highs. Price discovery. Now, when we look back, it was a blow off top. We made new all-time high and we flashed. But usually you don't want to short all-time highs so much. Usually it keeps going against you and then you're like, what am I doing? Why am I shorting all-time highs? We'll see. We'll see if there is another setup coming. I feel the way this market is looking like, I think we're gonna flash. I don't like the trade location because I'm thinking my next trade will be with my live account. I wouldn't be so comfy with the very entry rate. I don't think like we're gonna flush, but it's not the entry that I'm looking for. I would actually this would be the nice entry place. Yeah, let's put it like this. This would be my entry place. If you ask why, it's because there's a inverse fair value gap. That's the only fair value gap I care. On Friday, London was buying for the last hour. Yeah. Even at on the close, they were quite bullish. Was a little flash, but I think we're gonna flash in few hours, if not now. I just don't like the trade location. I really don't like the trade location. Because I don't know where to put my stop. I mean, I know where to put my stop, but it's way too wide stop. And with oversold stochastic on a shorter time frame as well. Although 50-minute stochastic is looking nice and the 4-hour stochastic is looking nice for a flash. And there's also the thing, the 4-hour candle opening, right? That's what I was waiting for. We made nice top wick on the 4-hour candle. On 4 hour, it looks like it's gonna flash. I wouldn't long this market anymore. I was looking for longs in the beginning. Was the right trade, but now I'm not sure anymore about the longs. Even 9-hour RSI looks like it's bending to a short. And Stuart, I can see you looked a lot bare naked content. That's a bare naked terminology. I use it more. It's fucking good, right? It's amazing content. The only thing that I don't agree with bare naked so much is the 3-hour. I don't think, like, his theory is that the 3-hour is the new 4-hour in terms of like the algos and everything. I think the way New York opening, maybe on Bitcoin and maybe on crypto, yeah, there's the flash. But on NQ and ES, I still think the 4-hour gives you better story than 3 hours. But on Bitcoin, 3 hours probably is the right choice. DAX is better for 4-hour. Yeah, I think NQ as well. I think those 4-hour openings are really beautiful on NQ. Even today, this was the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the 4-hour, right? So if you're gonna flash here, we left a nice wick. I'm not sure. Yeah, that wick is a little bit too big for 3 hours in terms of like finding entries based on that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna run 25 minutes more on the stream. If no setup presents itself, I'm gonna be done for the day because this market is not my favorite conditions today. Unless if you found longs at the bottom and shorts at the tops. That's usually Twitter trading. On Twitter, everybody's making 100,000 every day. Don't buy courses, because usually that's why they're making 100,000 every day, because they sell you a course to convince you to make 100,000 every day. The reality is a little bit different. If we get me too, Stuart. I used to be, but they restricted the crypto trading so much in Europe that I can't be bothered. The chance of you keeping your money on exchange and leverage trading and that exchange closing, we had BitMEX, I think, closed. There's some bigger exchanges closing in the last 1 month because of the new Europe laws. Europe doesn't like people trading crypto on leverage, and I don't like Europe for that. So if Europe allows or the exchanges find there some way around it, I'm going back into crypto trading on the side. But as long as, and also crypto is so dead. It's extremely dead. If I go on a Bitcoin chart, on a daily chart, right? That's that looks for me a little bit like bottom of a bear market. Maybe flash to 55,000 at some point, but I think we are close to the bottom on Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but it's just the way we are stalling. I think it's gonna be one more leg down, bait the shorts in. Maybe that's the bottom. The thing with Bitcoin is it's attention currency. No matter what they say about decentralized and everything, it's attention currency, right? Every cycle you see it. You have this period where everybody's speaking about crypto. That's usually when it booms. And then bear market, nobody's speaking about it. The chart looks like I showed you, right? It looks dead. This is if daily chart looks like this for how many months? For 3 months. And even on a weekly chart, if I zoom out, it's for me, Bitcoin or crypto always been attention currency. And that's the difference between like Apple and Nvidia and so on. Everything is at attention. It's in some meaning, right? People FOMO in, all the attention goes there. You can FOMO in for maybe a few months, and then it's everybody gets wrecked because they buy the top. But the thing with like Google, Apple, Nvidia, like they are also advertising like tickers, right? But their advertising happens all the time. They have press conferences, they have earning calls, like that's the advertisement for them, right? They have earnings. There's something coming every 3-4 months. I'm not talking about like financials, economics, where you have the profit margins and everything, but I'm talking about like advertisement side. Apple releases new iPhones, they release their earnings of the new iPhones. That's the advertisement. Bitcoin doesn't have it, and that's why I think it moves in cycles. See you, APV. Nice training today. Enjoy the gym, and I need to go to the gym as well. I've been lacking my gym routine lately. But yeah, I'm gonna do another 20 minutes. If setup arrives, I'm gonna stay until the trade plays out. But right now, I'm not seeing any setups. Market is very similar to Friday in a sense. I would probably prefer shorts more than longs. Just the way the market is looking. But I don't think you can chase shorts or longs, because whether we're going down or up, there's no clean breakouts. If you're a breakout trader, this is probably the worst day for you. There's no momentum to either side. So I think this is the market to kind of decide yourself that, hey, there's not much setups going on. It's fine. If you didn't make money, there's tomorrow. If you made money, that's even more amazing. But the market is cooking slowly. The best setup for me right now is probably longing in this area here, because here I would be like, okay, my stop is above the recent highs. The volume is quite down as well. I would love to make a little bit more today. 130 is a little bit small day for evaluation, but I don't want to take stupid trades as well. What do you guys think? Topstep got fucked by CPI or non-farm payrolls on Friday. They made the rule change. But I mean, I understand Topstep completely why they made the rule change. If you didn't know, Topstep don't allow any more CPI trading. But there was so many Instagram and TikTok videos about people. They put the limit order here. If the price breaks it, they're long. They put the limit order here to go short. CPI goes like this, they make shitloads of money, that's not real money, and then Topstep is fucked. And I think a lot of people were doing it. The only thing that I don't like is Topstep said you can't trade 10 minutes and then 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after the CPI. I don't like this because sometimes CPI pushes the price into really key area where you want to find your shorts or longs, right? I don't trade news. I'm never gonna enter before the news, but taking the 10 minutes away from that after the news is a little bit bad in my eyes, because again, like, oftentimes those non-farm payrolls, CPI, all those economical news, they push the price into key area where you can find nice shorts or longs. And that's why live trading is the best. There's not a single rule stopping you doing whatever you want to do. I can't believe we are still shopping in the same price range. Sorry. I'm having a little push. Was there any news? You know, I'm not political, but I wouldn't want to be in this list. There is like, there's probably a round table right now in the US somewhere in some CIA base. All those names are now with a nice bonus as the targets. I wouldn't want to be on that list. Like, why would you publish my name? But those names probably have right now, they are somewhere in that on the table with pictures, with their locations, with everyone they're connected to, with everyone they give orders to, and all of them are a little bit targets, you know. That's why it's nice to live a normal, peaceful life. Imagine you're a military leader in Iran. I think like being super famous is anyway bad, whether you're a military leader or just super famous. It's like everywhere you go, you have everyone taking pictures. You can't look like a bum. I love looking like a bum sometimes, going to the grocery store. No one knows who I am. My this price action is dead. We're still in the middle of the orb, and to be honest, we are still in Friday range as well. On Friday we had a little bit more volatility in this range, but today we are even in a smaller range. So again, I'm gonna stay another 15 minutes and then I'm done for the day. If market doesn't give you opportunities, why suffer? I've been told that I look like a bum. In general, me too. Me too. No, but I honestly, I enjoy sometimes like not caring how I look. I mean, I generally don't care about other people's opinions, but like dressing like a bum, going to the store, no one knows who you are. It's not bad idea. It's not bad life. the fuck is this song? We have this song in our playlist? Oh no, it's... this is like... Stewart was probably kissing his first girlfriend when this song was playing. Stewart is a little bit older. What's the volume profile looking like today? You're at the BOC today. Shagun, what's up? You're late today, Shagun. How you doing, my man? What's up, my man? I'm probably finishing the stream in... Have you taken any trades? Yeah, few... One break even, one small winner. Nothing special. The market is a little bit on some bullshit today. You ate? What did you eat? I'm gonna get some food probably after this stream as well. I'm probably gonna finish the stream in 10 minutes, unless market wakes up. The market is quite ass today. We are in whatever range we are in. Wait, let me check. Is it raining outside? I can hear the rain. Yeah, it's raining outside, huh? Chat like Checo. What the fuck is going on? What's up, my man? Long time no see, my friend. Two weeks till we move to Thailand and we are trading every day. Let's fucking go. You moving to Thailand, man? I'm so jealous. How's working been? I mean, it's the last push, right, before Thailand. If I was going to Thailand in 2 weeks, my dick will be hard 24/7. No, just stay another hour or two. Shagun, sorry, the market is sleeping. I've been watching this. I got break even after watching this market for a long time. Shitty jobs, good money. Nah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, that it's a good money. If it's a shitty job and bad money, that's a problem. Made 12k last month in 30 days. God damn. God damn. I mean, especially if you're young, you can survive those jobs, and if the money is so good, 12k in 1 month is crazy money. Trading fucks me. I mean, now you have some buffer for Thailand, right? Checo, you see, I'm using your chart colors on my live account. Bubblegum, exactly. And it has paid me well. My live account has paid me well. How's the day going? I took one winning trade. Actually, took 2 winning trades, but I got break even on... No, actually, we took 3 trades. All of them were winning trades, but 2 of them were break even, and 1 of them I took small profits. Not the worst day. I mean, as long as we don't lose money, it's okay, right? But the price action has been quite bad. Like this and this has been super boring. Both ranges were like for 1 hour. As you see, the market doesn't have really direction. Not much set. I wouldn't say there hasn't been any good setup. Now there might be something cooking. Still just trading NAS. Yeah, NQ is my baby. Now when they restricted the crypto thing in Europe as well, I don't care about crypto anymore as well. But only NAS, yes sir. I will be okay shorting the highs. I've been doing gambling streams. If some gambling website will sponsor me, I will do the gambling streams as well. I'm too pussy to gamble my own money. Looks like sellers might be trapped. Yeah, it looks like. Did we get some news? Not really. Just Viva pre-test. Sign up using my code. Send on Discord. And what website? ES is closing. The problem Shagun with this is I was in this long. My entry was like something like this. I was in this long and I got break even. And ES was making all-time high at the same time. So I don't trust NQ that much in terms of like continue breaking out from the orb. Stake. Can I use stake in Europe? In Estonia? No, I can. I think so. What's price action be like past few weeks? Some days amazing. Some days it's been yes, been making new all-time highs. This is new all-time high here. Every new high is all-time high on NQ. Sorry, on ES. NQ, let me show you the weekly chart. We had last week was quite bullish. Here we chopped down. We had quite bullish last week. Friday today has been quite bad. If I go on a 1 hour chart, kinda in range since June. I think almost since you went away, Chaco. Few days here and here. We've been kinda in this range. While ES is completely different story. ES was in this range as well. Broke out. As you see, making all-time highs. Continue. No, this was not ES all-time high. Okay, we have. Okay, I was wrong. But Peter, sorry. I'm done after probably the next 10 minutes. Usually, if I don't find trades in the first 2.5 hours of New York, I stop trading. Shagun, is this the place to long or break out? Maybe I will jump into one last long from here. This is looking like oh yeah, Stuart, let's fucking go. It would be the same trade that I got break even. I was longing the auto breakout earlier. This is looking so much like Friday where you don't want to trade breakouts. Super range bound market. I'm not in this trade, by the way. It's just visually where I'm thinking maybe. Actually, it's looking. The breakouts are tricky in this market. The breakouts are really tricky. We haven't had a good breakout for 2 trading days. On Friday, we didn't have a breakout, and today we haven't had a good breakout. Maybe this is the one. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. I feel a little bit. I'm a little bit doubting the breakouts. Until the first band. Yeah, I mean that was my initial target on NQ as well. That we go to this first Viva activation band, and we have a nice. And we have a nice potential. I don't care about Bitcoin. Kind of key area right now. Waiting for a bigger retest. Now the thing, Shagun, is it might be too late. Man, this song, I don't like this song. Okay, I'm gonna do the last song. If I don't get trade in this song, I'm done for the day. SL Malonga says, yeah, I like the longs here, from here. SL at break even. How's the stochastic on 5 minute now? If we go back into this range, too late is too late. Yeah, it's not usually the time I trade, and the way the price action is telling me that we stay in the range. I feel like I mean, it's okay. There is some volume for buying. Yes, is the thing. The thing that pisses me off about NQ today is ES is moving more clean, and NQ is not following. Maybe now it is, but with my first trade, it was not following at all. But Peter has okay trade in my eyes, in my opinion. Because you want to break out from this 840s. That's the level where you want to see the breakout in terms of 15-minute range. My hand is dead. But chasing momentum, I was chasing momentum for shorts here. Worked out in a very small size. It wants to go back in the range, doesn't it? Man, my hand is dead. What the fuck? You either go now, NQ, or not go. Okay, we are holding the 15-minute high. We are holding it. This is the level you want to break out from. Choppy day, very choppy day. This has been the New York, so this has been. I mean, if you're breakout trader, it's been sucking for you. If you're range trader, it's been quite okay. If I go long here, my stop will probably be under VWAP. Okay, let's see. If we get a little bit retracement here, I might jump into longs. Try this one more time. No clean breakouts, huh? But the good thing is we had price action like this for Friday and now today, where it's like nothing is really happening in terms of direction. That can mean that we probably will have a little bit better price action. And a lot of people were saying as well that we have CPI coming on Wednesday. Might make sense why the price is so slow before everybody's waiting for CPI or some kind of news, right? But I think CPI is the biggest thing that's holding this market right now. And my hand is still dead a little bit. Okay, let's see if we break out from here. It's a nice orb trade so far. If I will go in, target these highs, stop below New York VWAP. Probably something like this, right? It's funny that when ES is bullish, NQ doesn't care so much. When ES is bearish, NQ cares a lot. But we broke the EMAs. It's a nice probability for longs in terms of EMAs, in terms of 50-minute range, but man, choppy. Very choppy. Goes back into the 50-minute range. That will be ultimate fuck you for every single breakout trader. Horrible session today. Unlucky. Yeah. In terms of price action, horrible. It's super similar to Friday. Super similar. This is Friday, right? The only difference between Friday and today is that on Friday we had a little bit bigger range in terms of volatility. Today we don't have really big range. Okay, we still closed below. Sorry, above 50-minute range. But now it's looking like it's retesting. Okay, I'm gonna play the orb breakout one more time. It's now or never. I'm gonna have tight stop loss. I'm gonna play with my profits. It's now or never. We either go from here or we don't go at all. Let me stop here. No, I'm gonna play with profits, and that will be my last trade. Quick Flicks, what's up? Long time no see. Not much. I'm not enjoying this price action, but we'll see. This will be my last trade. Where's my stop? 816. 816. I'm good, Quick Flicks. Today a little bit boring stream in terms of the price action, but I will finish the day either on break in small profits or I don't know. This price action is not my favorite, but I'm playing the orb breakout. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I'm okay. I'm okay finishing bad price action day with small profits. Monday things, I guess, yeah. Today hasn't been a good breakout. I want to put my stop below the New York VWAP a little bit, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Yeah, Stuart. I have no idea. But I'm streaming tomorrow, yeah. But I'll let you guys know how it all plays out. But I'm streaming tomorrow for sure. I'm just reminding you. It's funny that I know less than you almost, right? Yeah, we are going back into this range. This market doesn't have direction today. Okay, I'm gonna finish with either $40 or 200. How many points? Only risking 23 points. I'm okay with that. Kuusteist 30. Or around that. Yeah, we are closing back into the orb as well. This market is not gonna big direction today, guys. Yeah. Okay. That's it for today then. We'll see. We have 10 points to go to my stop, but yeah, this is back into the range. That's Estonian language? Yes, Stuart. Yeah, I'm gonna be stopped out. Man, what a market today, huh? I'm gonna finish with $40 or whatever. This market is not with the conditions that I like. Little bit like Finnish language, Stuart. It's more similar to Finnish language than other Nordic. And it stopped me out, and it's going back up. Really? Still finish green? Yeah. If I finish shitty day green, I mean like the price action that don't give much setups, I take it. I'll take it. Because this price action today. Very choppy. ES is still outside of the orb as well. Some people call it Torito pattern, right? We have lower high and lower higher low as well. About to get out as well. This market is struggling with Friday high. Yeah. Would it be funny if it goes back to those lows? Wouldn't be funny if we do this shit again. Look at this price action since the New York Open. This is New York Open. 3 hours of nothing. Finnish is hard. I learned some Swedish when I spent long summer there. 14, 16 known cases or something. Yeah, we have the same. The knowns we have is it's very hard if you don't speak. It's very hard to learn Estonian language. I'm not even forcing my girlfriend to learn Estonian language. Besides the basics, it's super difficult language to learn. Man, this market really goes back to the lows, huh? Yeah, speaking English. And I mean, she knows the basics as well. But everybody in Estonia mostly speaks English unless you go to most like really rural outside countryside areas, then maybe the English is not so common. But in most cities, especially in the capital where we live, English is everybody speaks English here. We have so many people who speak Russian and they don't speak Estonian, so it's absolutely no problem if you don't speak Estonian. If you know English, people speak English. And we really go back into the range, huh? We really go back to those lows. That's crazy. That's crazy that the market has been like this today. 1 hour chart. My God, oh, you sweet boy, Checo. There is a chance we bounce from here because of the New York VWAP. That's where I wanted to drag my stop loss below this New York VWAP, but these market conditions, I'm not gonna trade it anymore today. Today and Friday probably been the worst price action we've seen in a long time. Okay, guys, I'm getting so hungry. I'm done with the trading. I'm gonna lock myself out. And yeah, that's it for me. I need to get some food. I'm not gonna trade anymore today. So much love to you guys. So good to see you guys in the chat. The legends. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Enjoy your Monday. We are back to stream tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy your fucking Monday. There's more to life than trading on a shitty price action. Anyways, guys, see you.